Oh shoot. Hey folks, I didn't mean to go live yet. Whoops. Yeah, I am live, right? Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. Can you guys hear me? Is my mic working? It looks like it is. But yeah, definitely let me know in chat if it's not. I'm not sure if anyone is here yet, but yeah, let me, hold on. Let me just, let me alert the people. Surprise live stream now. Okay. So yeah, hello, greetings. I'm Zach. This is the Paper Computer Games channel, and yeah, today I am going to react to some of the hey Epic Worlds, how's it going? Yeah, today I am hoping to react to some of the comments on some of the YouTube shorts that I've been making. You guys here for that? You guys gonna what? Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching, dude. Yeah, you are quite welcome. But yeah, yeah, let's do it. But yeah, this is probably going to be a pretty short stream. I, just want to react to that stuff and see where that gets me. Okay, so let's go to your channel and let's go to shorts. And I have a bunch of shorts, it seems. Look at all these shorts. So many shorts. When did I get the time to make so many shorts? That Chris made that one. Chris made that one too. Chris made 2 shorts. That's pretty cool. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Oh shoot, this actually goes all the way back. These are my Pokemon Stop keys and Dark Triforce Bleed. Good man. Remember when my shorts only got like maximum 300 views on YouTube? Good times. I mean, that's still super high compared to, like, my videos. Oh, hey, Spoonery, how's it going? Epic World says, look at all those chickens. What chickens? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah. This is, like, the classic series of PCG minis, but now, I think this is where the new one started, where I figured out the new type of PCG shorts. Let me make my face smaller. Okay, so let's check out this one. This short, the first one in the series, is called "A Bomb Will Explode If You Move." What do?
Okay, so you're stuck on this pressure-sensitive plate. If you step off it, the dynamite will explode. What do? If you try to manually disarm it and untangle that wire, it explodes. You die. Save game. If you try to get the ball contains just enough weight for you that it adds to your...
Epic World says good music on all your shorts. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I just like when I click to add music and, it has recommended music that just comes up and I'm like, oh, hey, this one sounds pretty good. So I clicked it. And I just kept clicking that same one and again for like almost all my shorts because like it just works really, really well for a short PCG puzzle. Epic World says, I think Yak's comment was the longest. I read it. It was quite a story. It was quite a story indeed. I'm going to try and get to that one tonight, but yeah.
Weight on the pressure plate and that makes the dynamite explode. You die. Save game. If you use the hanger to knock over the dynamite or mess with it in any way, it doesn't work. You die. Save game. But you can use the hanger to mess around with this table. If you pull on its legs, you can find out that one of them is unstable. If you pull this table over using the hanger, you can get it to tip over onto the pressure plate that you're on. If that happens, if you jump off at just the right moment, you can get off and it won't explode.
See, that was before I realized, that was back when I was revealing the solution to the puzzle in the same short. Like, I don't do that anymore because I realized it's more engaging if you get to try to figure out what the solution is. Like, if I just tell you, I get your interest, right? Hey, you're in this weird situation. What do you do? And people are like, they start thinking. And I'm like, okay, here's the solution. And they're like, oh, okay, let's scroll to the next thing, But if you don't give them the solution, then there's at the end of the short, they're still left thinking, how do I solve that, And that prompts them to leave a comment. And then we can get playing PCGs in the comments. Epic World says I added a lot of stuff to the wiki last night. I also uploaded some PCG playthroughs. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I saw you uploaded the playthroughs. I haven't gotten a chance to watch them yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to watching those. That looks awesome. Hey, Mighty BK, how's it going? But yeah, so now that we have observed this short, let's check out the comments on it and see what people have to say. Epic World says, do you always plan the solution or do you just go with it and see what people say? At first, when I was doing these early ones, I always had to figure out the solution. But now I think I just sort of go with it. Now I pretty much just go with it. 'Cause I'll usually have a rough idea of how it's gonna go, or I don't have to have an exact solution, but I like to have a general idea of what works and what wouldn't work. And as we go through these shorts, I'm gonna sort of take you through my thinking on that a little bit. But we'll get to more specific examples. But yeah, I'd say right now I mostly just go with it. Epic World says, will you be uploading these to the shop? Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. They're pretty simple. The only reason not is because, even though each one is individually short, there's a ton of them, so it is work. But I see no reason. As far as I'm concerned, any and all of my games are fair game to be added to the shop. I think the shop should contain as many PCGs as possible, so I might want to make a separate category for them or something, so it doesn't flood the new PCGs thing, maybe have a separate tier for micro PCGs or mini PCGs or something. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, let's see what the comments on this had to say. Epic Worlds. Ooh, I like these type of little videos. Very cool. Thanks, Epic Worlds. Wizo asks, PCG puzzles are awesome. I agree. Salman says, very epic one-page PCG puzzle. Thank you. Yeah, see, so far all these comments, this exactly proves what I'm saying. These guys are giving nice comments, and I appreciate that. But your reaction to it is, that was a nice little puzzle. You're not still intrigued on the specific idea of your brain is not still going, how do I solve this? You're just that was pretty cool. I enjoyed watching that, and then you move on to the next thing of your life. So the fact that I was getting those kinds of comments really proves that it's a good idea to not reveal the solution. Epic World says, for future, Zach, could you possibly make a short 2 to 3 page PCG so then me and my friend can play them? Because playing shorter games is a lot easier on camera. Huh, interesting. 2 to 3 pages. I'll try. We'll see. And you could I'll definitely try to do that. You can just take a game and play 2 to 3 pages of it in a video, and then maybe get back to it next time and maybe not, depending on how much fun you're having with it. But yeah, Epic World says, did Ari say he would play Squid Town? Yes. I tried to make plans with him last week, but then that, I think the day we were supposed to do it, both of us forgot to do it, and then now he's on vacation in Mexico, so But he did say he would do it though. So when he gets back, we're probably gonna try. So yeah. Void says another solution: say save game before you start the game. Technically, you go out of the PCG and win. So Void is thinking about what to do here. I like that. This is a funny solution also. Save game before you start. Technically, you go out of the PCG and win. That is really clever. I think what he's saying there is like, just save game to before you got into this situation, so you don't even have to deal with this. What did I say in response to that? I don't remember. Epic World says, well, why would you play the game if you would just say save game to not play the game? But that's an interesting response, too. I don't know what I think. Isn't it playing the game, though? Saying save game as a solution? I don't know if it's going to work. Or it is sort of a cheap solution. But... And I just said interesting concept. So you say save game before you got into the situation, and he never responds. So I guess we will never find out if that would have worked. Epic World says, did you like my Mercado Explain video? I'm trying more tutorial type videos to go along with the wiki article I wrote. I haven't seen it yet, but I thought that was a really cool... Well, it was like, yes, like Mercado Explained, like that is a video I really should have made, and the fact that you made it, awesome. So, yeah, that's another one I've really been wanting to watch. Miskit says, hi, Zach. I'm Miskit, Oddballs TCG rebranded. Oh, hello. Cool. I just wanted to check how the community I loved is doing. Well, awesome. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, we're doing good. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? Epic World says, yeah, Void has not been active anymore. It's sad. Oh, man, that sucks. But yeah, let's see. This is pretty cool. Very cool. So yeah, like, it seems like Void's comment is the only one here trying something, and that is really my fault because I gave you the solution. So why would you try anything? And so all the comments are only going to be very cool. So okay, let's go to the next one. This one is you're trapped. What do you do?
Okay, so this is you. You're trapped here in this room. You have to get through this door to escape. Now, if you press the button, it does not open the door. Nothing happens. If you pull this lever, the light turns off, but the door does not open. If you take the magnet and you try to use that to open the switch somehow, it doesn't work. Nothing happens. What do you do? But if you use the...
See, like, why would I say, what do you do, and then tell you the solution? It really doesn't make sense. Mighty BK says, I need motivation for a tutorial about Part 3, Zach. Please send help. All right. I'm officially sending my help, help. So, yeah, I'm sending you my motivational energy. Voosha. No, dude, yeah, I don't know. Like just sit down and start doing it, and once you physically sit down and start making it, once you're physically in the process of doing it, I think you'll be able to get going. That's my advice. At least that's what's been able to help me. But yeah, Epic World says, will you react to videos after this? Not gonna lie, the PCG community has been pretty active so far in 2023, and lots of big projects are being created, and it's awesome to see. I'll see if I have time. I was supposed to do stuff with folks, but so I might not have time, but we'll see. But yeah. So let's see.
The lever to turn off the power, which not only turns off the light, but power to the door as well. Then you can use the magnet to mess with the lock. That will open the door. Then when you turn the power back on, then the button will work. That will open the door, and that is how you escape.
See, like, I like this a lot as a PCG, but just, like, explaining the solution like that just, like, really doesn't work for all the reasons I've just explained. And here, we only got one comment. Nice. Thanks, Sinister Productions PCG. But, yeah, it's, again, the same problem. I gave you the solution. So, like, how many views did this one get? Wait, whoops. 798 views. 798 views, and one person commented. So, like, yeah, like, This makes me feel very, very vindicated. Okay, let's see this one. This one has only 460 views. You have to get over a chasm. What do you do?
This is you, and you have to get to the door on the other side of this chasm at the end of this hallway. But there's no easy apparent way to do it. What do you do? On the floor there's a rope, so maybe you could, throw it and, attach it to something on the other side, but there's nothing there. The walls are smooth, the floors are smooth, except for this stalactite. But you can't attach the rope to that. It's slippery, it's at the top of the ceiling, it's far away. You can't reach it, and you can't attach it in that way. It'll just slip right off. There's also a rock. Maybe you could tie the rope to it. Once again, there's nothing to attach it to. What do you do? This is you, and you have...
Aha, so the first one where I did not reveal the solution. So, what are the comments going to be like here? That's a tough one. What if I threw a rock at the stalactite? Already a good response. Like, not that I don't like people to say nice and cool, and I do, obviously. Of course I like people to praise what I'm doing. But, better than praise is people continuing to be engaged after they, finish watching, and they still they want to... Did I just knock over my comics? But yeah, I want them to kind of get into it and have fun with it a little bit, and it becomes like playing a PCG with people. Like here, Little Pie, that's a tough one. What if I threw a rock at the stalactite? Awesome. And Little Pie continues to playing with me. Good thinking. The rock hits the stalactite and it falls, impaling the ground into the far side of the chasm. So now it's stuck into the ground. What do you do? So this is a pretty obvious solution, I think. This is you throw the rock, it knocks down the stalactite. Now there's something there, but I like to give the puzzle just a little bit extra note of difficulty, because I'm not going to say, okay, you threw the rock, it works, you win. So the rock hits the stalactite, it falls, impaling into the ground on the far side of the chasm. So now it's stuck into the ground. What do you do? So Little Pie says, I'll try tying the rope onto a lasso and throwing it at the stalactite to try to get across. I don't know if the chasm is too deep for that. And it works. You successfully lasso the stalactite and you are able to get across that way. So yeah, super easy puzzle. But yeah, I really like this back and forth playing a PCG in the comments. This is a lot of fun. Epic World says, I swear there's one person that comments on every single one of my TCG videos saying nice or cool, and that's it. It's awesome, but it gets repetitive. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You appreciate the praise, right? But at the same time, you want to hear what people think, But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, when I did my shorts, only one of my shorts has people who actually give answers. Oh man, yeah. It is tough sometimes, but yeah. Epic World says, okay, I just noticed to the bottom right, there's a part jutting out of the hole. Do I walk across? See, yeah, this is, again, this shows, you're, because I, this is the first time I tried not giving the solution, and instead of just, being done with this and thinking that was cool, you're done with this and you're looking at the PCG, you're trying to think of you're focusing on details. What can I do with this? How can I use this? That's what makes this even more fun. So that was an art typo. that was the end of that. Mighty BK says, nice timing for a PCG stream. I have a big project coming up and I have a PCG end to do. Awesome. Yes, Mighty BK. Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. I your PCGN stuff is really cool, and I enjoyed the first issue. I have not read the second one yet. I have some advice for you on just on basically. Yeah, okay, basically my advice is just going to be, I would recommend, transitioning it into a user blog instead of an article. You can do whatever you want, I'm not telling you to do that, I'm just saying, that way it'll get more exposure, because if you make it into a user blog on the wiki, then it'll automatically pop up on the front page of the wiki. Tell me feedback in the DMs. Okay, I will. I won't say any more feedback, but that is my like formatting advice. Like, I think it'll get more clicks that way. So yeah. Epic World says, I read both issues and I also gave advice, but they were so fun to read. Like, dang, it's awesome to read news about PCGs. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. Sorry, no, I know it's not supposed to be giving like I'm not gonna have a ton of feedback anyway. Or like most of my feedback is just gonna be, this is awesome. So, you know, sorry to spoilers, but Mighty BK says, I feel like it would be a really big blog. That's okay. Like, they're like, yeah, that's okay. What's wrong with that? There's no size limit on a blog post. Like, cause the way it shows up on the front page, it just shows like the first like couple paragraphs of it. It's just like a teaser, and then if you click on it, you get the full article. So, yeah, user blog doesn't like mean anything. Like, it's just how the wiki treats it, and like the wiki is set up such that if you make a user blog, it automatically shows. Like, here, let me show you real fast. Let's go to the wiki, right? And if you go, like, wait, this is recent changes. Here's the front page of the wiki, right? And if you go here is oh, I should delete this. But yeah, like, it shows up right here. Who's calling me? Okay, I have to take this. Be right back, sorry. So, Mighty B Kisses, maybe I'll blog the links? Like, what does that mean? But yeah, here, let me show you what I mean. So, like, here, Epic Worlds was first doing his weekly Epic as a blog. So, like, when you post it as a blog, like, it shows up here on the main page like this, and then you click the title, and then here's, like, okay, that's short. But it's like a full article, though. Like, it's not like a short thing or whatever. Like Sketchy Penguin made a whole thing on his full PCG project. This is a user blog, you know. Like, blog posts don't have to be short. They can be as long as they want. And it's no different than an article. Everything you can do on an article, you can do on a blog post. It's exactly the same thing. It's just that the blog posts will, like, they're categorized differently, so it's not like an encyclopedia article. It's like, you know, a post, and it'll pop up like, if you make a blog post, it pops up automatically here at the front of the page. Anyone who makes a blog post on the wiki, it pops up here. So and like, you can, like, just like an article, like, you can still, like, I can go here. This still has an edit button. So it is the same thing as an article in every way. You can put it in categories. It has links. You can add pictures to it. It's the same thing as an article. It's just that it's just better. So yeah. But yeah, Epic World says, yeah, I moved the weekly Epic to YouTube posts. Fair enough. Epic, like, HMB has been super active on the wiki. Yeah, that's awesome. Mighty BK says, I mean, this is working. Yeah, true. All right, fair. So, okay, let's do another. Stranded in the ocean. What do you? So don't wait. It only took me 3 shorts to stop revealing the solution. Huh. But like at the time, I wouldn't have thought it was working because like look at this. This is the first one I do. I do. Like I don't reveal the the solution, and I get only 460 views compared to the last one, which got 798. It looks like each one is decreasing, and then this one even less, 184 views. Stranded in the ocean.
This is you. You're in an inflatable raft. You're here in the depths of the ocean. How do you escape? There's an airplane passing overhead. So maybe if you could get its attention, you could get a rescue. But what can you possibly use? Splashing in the water won't do it. Turning your raft upside down won't do it. This weird metal thing is stiff. That means it's attached to the ground. What do you do? So maybe you could stand on it and wave around your raft. That might get the attention. But another thing you notice is that if you reach for the bottom of this pole, you feel there's actually ground underneath. You can stand in this water. It's not as deep as you thought. Maybe you don't need a rescue after all. This is you.
It basically did just reveal the solution. So I guess like I was sort of going back and forth between revealing solutions and like not. Epic World says I'm officially running out of storage for PCGs. My tubs are filling up, so I have to buy more. Oh my god. Just a few more PCGs and I'll hit the 200 mark. Wow, dude. Like, that's awesome. Congratulations. And yeah, look. Like the comments. Loving these. Very interesting. I love it. Wow. Yeah, so this one did not get people very engaged, unfortunately. So yeah, I like, once again, proving my point. Let's try this one. This one gets 3.3 thousand views. This is where they start to really take off. And what happens here? Do I reveal the solution? I think I did in this one, actually.
This is you. You're trapped at the top of this tower. What do? If you just try to jump off the edge, you fall. You die. You're like 300 feet in the air. Same game. If you just try to climb down, it doesn't work. The tower is too smooth and there's no handholds. You die. Save game. Wait, who's this guy in the background? But if you take off your pants and use them to wrap around to the tower and grip the other side of it, then you can pull it towards yourself and sort of slide down the tower while creating friction so that you can slide down slowly and make it to the bottom safely. Yeah. Wait, why is there a telescope coming out of that cloud? This is you.
So I think this one, like, I don't know. I feel like it's more engaging for a few reasons, even though I did reveal the solution. First of all, the solution is funny. Second of all, like, I just feel like the art in this one is more engaging than the previous bunch. But also, like, this is sort of like a new innovation, is that, like, I noticed that you can just kind of point out things in the background and it gets people like, wait, why is there a telescope popping out of that cloud? And, like, not say anything about that, just, like, point it out. And that seems to get people intrigued. Let's see what the comments say about this. Funniest way to solve a puzzle ever. So this is already, like, these are better, comments than the previous one. Because, like, yeah, like, I'm going for these, like, comments, like, yeah, that are, like, I guess more specific to the video or whatever. Octo says, I'm gonna go, it's a me, Mario, and slide down the tower. All right. Okay, you yell, it's a me, Mario, into the wind and silence. The melancholy sound of it echoes back to you. You slide down the tower, but you're going too fast, and you splat into the ground and die. Save game. Pepper Comic says, I say that I believe I can fly and start flying. Yeah, so something about this PCG got people engaged, like, in a way that the others didn't. People are, like, even though I did reveal the solution, people are starting to, like, try things anyway. They're curious. Like, they want to see, like, what's going to happen if I do this? What's going to happen if I do that? And that is what I'm going for. But what did I do that made this happen? Ooh, creepy cloud stalker and LOL. Okay, so, interesting. Let's see where we go from there. So this one, wait. Yeah, you're hanging from a cloud. What do you do? Is anyone still here? Epic World says, I think the short comments get better and better as you continue to make more. Yeah, that's possible. It could just be people, like, seeing more of them. That is quite a possibility. I'm here. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, let's do this one. Because, like, this one is sort of like a spin-off of the last game. Because, like, in this one we introduce, like, the telescope coming out of the cloud. And in this one, you're hanging from the cloud. What do?
This is you. You're hanging on for dear life to this telescope, which is protruding out of this cloud. What do? If you let go and fall, you fall to your death. You're like a billion miles in the air. Save game.
I just really like the nature of these PCGs. Like, you know, there's no backstory to it. There's no, like, you know, like if you think about it, like, how did you get here? You know, it just starts and you're hanging from a cloud. I really like doing that. That's like one of the most fun things about this. Says there's 3 people. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna start doing these shorts again too. Oh, awesome. But yeah, I don't know.
If you try to scramble onto the cloud, it doesn't work. The cloud is insubstantial. You fall through it, you fall to your death. Save game. Wait, who's that guy? If you try to scramble up the telescope, it's too smooth and slippery. You slip off.
So I'm like trying to do the same thing again. Wait, who's that guy thing? But, you know, I feel like if you do that too many times, like, it sort of starts to become a problem. And let's check, like...
Fall to your death. Save game.
I think
what would you do?
Solution here.
Let me know in the comments what you're going to try. In the next video, I'll show your comments.
See, I'm saying credit to Ice Paper for this idea, because he was the first one to actually try this. Like, so, yeah, full credit to Ice Paper. He was brilliant saying, like, you know, like, innovating to, like, let people in the comments try to play it rather than revealing the solution. So I tried it, and I'm just like, oh, man, does that work. So, yeah. These shorts reminded me of my first VCGs because you get no backstory whatsoever. Yes. Yeah, true. So yeah, let's see. Looks like we're getting good comments on this one. Hold on tight and yell to the person who they are and that I need help. Then I just hope they can somehow help me. I loved that, but I didn't reply to it. Why did I not reply to it? That's weird. Swivel the telescope. I could have sworn I replied. Why wouldn't I have replied to these? That's so weird. I replied to this one. I use my other hand, which isn't grabbing the telescope in the drawing. I take it and smash the glass of the telescope. Then I use one hand to grab the inside of the telescope, which probs isn't slippery on the inside since it's not really accessible unless you break it. Since the telescope looks big enough, I crawl into it, and then I'm inside the telescope, and I rock and tip it so that it's then falling. Then I use it as a safe escape pod to protect myself from getting hurt from the fall. So yeah, this is interesting because, like, this is one of the challenges as a PCG master, like, because this is different than how I was envisioning this. Like, how do you respond to a situation like this? Because, like, the way I was imagining this is this telescope is probably, like, you know, this big. You know, it's like, it's big, but just nowhere near big enough for you to crawl through it, right? Like he's saying. So how do you deal with this as a PCG master? Do you look at this comment and go, that's clever, I'll let it work. And then you change what you were imagining. Like, we'll just say it was bigger. Now, how do you respond to that? Like, my approach was, well, first of all, let's look at the drawing. And I looked at it like, does that look like you could really crawl through it? And, you know, part of this is, like, you know, I had to have this, like, this whole philosophical debate about this in my head, you know, like, now, this guy here is a stick figure, so it does kind of look like he could crawl through it because he's a stick figure, but he's not, like, supposed to be actually in universe a stick figure. So I think I ruled that. I think I didn't let it work. Let's see what I said. Whoa, I like this thinking. Okay, smash the glass on the telescope. When you do, you hear a yell from inside the cloud, but sadly the scope is too small for you to fit into. You can kind of fit your head in there. What do you do? So yeah, what I was trying to do with this response is, when you do, you hear a yell from inside the cloud. So the reason I'm saying that is because, you know, like, I decided like that it wouldn't work, but because this is a really clever like guess, I didn't want to just leave them completely high and dry. I wanted to give them, like, throw them a bone, you know, like, okay, that didn't work, but it might have revealed a clue as to how you could try something that could work, you know. So yeah, that's what I was doing that. Mighty BK says, I think you were trying to be ominous, that's why you didn't reply. Thanks, but I'm not that cool. I'm not that mysterious. Ooh. I mean, sometimes I am. I did do those weird question mark videos way back in the day. But no, like my thing is I just like pretty much try to respond to just every single comment I get. Like, unless I'm specifically doing something mysterious and then later I'm gonna reveal what it was. Like, sometimes I'll do that for fun, but like, I pretty much always respond to comments. Like, there's no reason. Like, and besides, I responded to this one. Why would I respond to this guy and no one else? In fact, like, I kind of remember responding to some of these guys. Maybe it just didn't load. Epic World says, my teacher saw me reading the PCG chronology today and asked me what it was, and I told them about PCGs. Hold on. I'm in a live stream. Sorry. And he actually thought they were super cool and said he did things like that when he was young. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, he said he did things like that when he was young? What did he, like, did he specify what he did? I feel like I want to try to, like, gather stories like this. Like, people who did things similar to PCGs when they were a kid. Like, I want to find out what people, actually do. I have to meet you because of a video I have to watch. Okay. Epic World says no, he was very ominous. Alright. But yeah, so yeah, anyway, I made this comment and then some goofy MF says, wait, we're not able to go in the cloud, right? And I said, correct. If you scramble into it, you fall through it. But yeah, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot with that one because, yeah, like, what are you supposed to do exactly here? Let's see what Chris comments. He tries something. Swivel the telescope to point at Grand Fresnel and hope the magnification of the moonbeam solidifies the cloud. I remember responding to that. I guess it didn't post. Dang, that's so frustrating. Hold on tight and yell to that person who they are and that I need help. / game mode creative, then double tap A. I say interesting approach. I would have said more than that, though. And I guess my follow-up just didn't post. Okay. So that one, stuff didn't post for whatever reason. Oh, this is why. This is why. Because I made a follow-up short where I responded to the comments. And it didn't work.
You're hanging for dear life onto this telescope protruding from a cloud. Epic Worlds PCG says, I say to Grand Fresnel, please get me down from the ground using his flotation ability. He can't hear you because he's outside the atmosphere. Someone says, I'm going to look into the end of the telescope. Huh, interesting. You look in and you see an
This is a bad idea. I tried it this one time and then I never did it again because this just like, first of all, there's too many comments and like to fit it into a short, you have to chop up your responses so much. Like, you can respond to like maybe 2 or 3 good comments this way.
Hi, Blinking69 says, I don't know, death could be kind of fun, not gonna lie. Okay, so you fall and you die, save game. Monkeyman says / game mode creative and then double tap A. Yeah, it doesn't work because when you're trying to fumble with your controller, you lose grip on the telescope. Grandmaster says, I'll scramble to the cloud because the telescope is sticking to it. Nice trick. Good thinking, but the cloud is insubstantial. When you try to grab onto it, it doesn't work. Void says he's gonna try to talk to this guy in the distance, but this guy's too far away, he doesn't hear you. He'll try to turn the...
Let's see what the comments say. Well, me personally, I would take the front glass and crawl inside, and then I don't know what is after that or what happens when I do. So yeah, people are still trying things, and that just proves what's wrong with this concept of making a response short. I mean, like you just have to respond to the shorts in the comments. That's the only thing you can do. I wish there was like a feature where you could make a short and like that automatically gets posted as a reply to a particular comment. That would be great. Oh my god, I would do that. Oh my god. Cause like, yeah, I would just make a short be like, Creative Carson tries this and it doesn't work, you know? Yeah, so yeah, like yeah, I don't know. That would be man, this is hard. But yeah. I think we're gonna do maybe a few more and then we'll call it a night. So yeah, so let's see. Here's Chris's first short. You're coming through a tear.
And then up here, looks like it's some sort of floating city. Okay, so if you try to jump down and fall out down,
I guess it didn't record in the beginning for some reason.
You fall to your death. Okay, same thing. And if you try to go back through that rip, the universe behind you gets destroyed. Okay, same game. Okay, if you try to jump up here and let the two things crash into each other, then the missile explodes and blows you up. Okay, same game. If you jump up and land right on his nose.
Epic Girl says, I don't know if I told you this, but my friend SL22 is making an AI PCG generator that creates scripts, screens, and covers. Oh my god, that's awesome. If it, like, works, like, if it works well, maybe we can find, a way to add it to the PC, like, to like, install it as a feature into the PCG shop, if he would be down for that. Because, like, that's something I've been wanting to do on the PCG shop. Like, have a like script maker. In fact, I've been trying to get ChatGPT to like find a way to do that, but yeah.
Though, and let it take you down, you explode into the ground. Okay, same game. But you jump up and on his nose, and then as you're going down, jump onto the paperclip as it's going this way. The paperclip zooms up here, taking you to safety in the floating castle.
Ah, he revealed the solution. Let's see what the comments say. Awesome new short. Aha, see? The revealing the solution. Not a good idea. But see, like, the thing is, like, just because that's the case for shorts does not mean that's the case for videos. Because, like, I want to give you a counter example, or like a video counter example to that rule, right? Because, like, this video right here, Archmage Victorious, like this is, I think, when I was already, like, doing the shorts, and, wait, why is it black? There we go.
And the Archmage walks in, hands quite up is mine. I'm taking him as mine.
What the heck is going on?
And the Archmage walks in, and he's like, well, offense, but I'm taking you can't found out.
And that's your...
What the heck? What is going on here? Okay. Like, you can see that there's video, because, like, it shows up in this, like, mini thumbnail. That is so weird. Epic World PCG says you should do an inventory man short. That is a really good idea. The issue with that, though, is, like, or what I'd be concerned about doing an inventory man short is that, sorry, well, my brain is getting fuzzy. Yeah, the reason, I'd be concerned about that is because, you're unmuted? Oh, sweet, thanks. Yeah, so, the reason I'd be concerned about making an Inventory Man short is because, like, the short format, like Inventory Man is sort of a complex concept, you know? Like, you have to, like, explain the character and then explain the situation. Like, okay, you are a living inventory screen, right? You can't move around on your own. All you can do is manipulate inventory. And explaining all that stuff takes time. And like these shorts, I think like what makes them so successful or like is that they're very, very simple and you can sort of get them at a glance. It's like, you're in a trap, what do? You know? Like, that's what makes it like within the very first sentence you already understand what's happening, and you know, I can reveal a few extra details after that, but that's all building onto that core idea. You know, the core idea is you're in a trap, what do? You know? And then after that, I can say, that's a dog over there, that's a thing, but that's all adding information that's built around this basic idea of you're in a trap. Whereas with Inventory Man, the core concept is really big. You know, like I can't just be like, you're an inventory guy, what do? Because no one knows what that means. You know, you would have to be like, you're a guy that is a living inventory screen, which means in practice that, you know, you can't do this and you can't do that, like, and here's how you move and here's how you know, like that. It's tough, you know. You could, like, Mighty B cases, you could pop up a link to the Inventory Man article. Yeah, but the thing is, like, that's already taken people out of it, you know, like, cause like, if your short relies on like people first reading an article for the short to be engaging, then it's not a very engaging short, you know? Like, people will click that, but like the only people who will click that are like you guys, like Epic Worlds and Mighty BK, and like, you know, because you guys are already PCG fans, so you know if I'm like linking you to an article, you're like that's worth your time. You're gonna, like, this is content that you're already interested in, you know? But like, if you're somebody new and you see a short and you're like, hey, so you're this guy, first read the article about what this guy is, people are like, I don't feel like reading an article, you know? I'm not invested in enough in this yet. So yeah, like, I don't know. It is a challenge. There might be a way to do it. If one of you can figure out a way, like, it would be something I would like to do, but it is a tough thing. Can you react to a video? I think I'm gonna have to go, because I do wanna like, there's other stuff I wanted to do, and I'm like, my time is running short. But yeah, but I'll react to videos next time. Also, Epic Worlds, like, I mean, sorry, like, would it satisfy you at all if I were to say that I've been working on the PCG news? Would that at all be like satisfy the need? Cause like I'm working on a PCG news, so yeah, just so you know. But okay, before I go, like, last thing, I just wanted to say, you know, Epic World says yes. All right, yes, awesome. So I can finally sleep at night. Yes, you're the best hack. Thanks so much. You guys are the best. But yeah. So what I wanted to say about Archmage Victorious, I guess we'll have to say it about Archmage Victorious with a black screen. Wait, maybe if I open this in Chrome, it'll work? Yeah, there we go. Firefox is weird. Why does it keep doing weird things? I don't get it. Epic, it might be cases, I also have a surprise project only me, Epic, and HMP know about. Ooh, that's awesome. Okay, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say about Archmage Victorious, is like, I really like this video a lot. Like, I really like this PCG a lot. I had a lot of fun with this. But see, like, I was trying to do the thing with the shorts, but like in a longer form. Like, this whole video is me showing a PCG. And this is the first time I tried to do the shorts thing where I don't reveal the answer. And I wanted to get people to, you know, comment and play the PCG. And like,
walks in and he's like, well.
But see, like, that's the problem. Like, in a short, you can start the short by being like, you're in a situation, what do you do? And you know from the very beginning of the video that you're playing a short. Whereas in this one, I start the video like this. You get the intro, and then you get like...
Hey folks, so I randomly had this idea late at night for...
Intro, boring intro, blah, blah, blah. You don't know that you're playing a game yet. And it's not until like the very end of the thing.
What do you do? You can try something new.
It's at the very end that it says, what do you do? And so check it out. Look at all these comments. Bro, this PCG is so awesome. The story is great too. Thank you. But like, oh my goodness, this is super epic. I'll talk to you on Discord. I have so many questions. Bro, this is sick. Nice. First. So yeah, like, people seem to really like this video. But I didn't get that, like, the thing I'm looking for, which is people to play it in the comments, you know? Maybe it would help if I did it right from the beginning, right? Like, but it is hard to structure a long video like that, you know? Because like if I start this video like you're this guy, what do you do? But first, let me tell you the scenario, you know? That might work better, but also that's sort of like limiting because then I can't then I can't start the video by saying like, hey, I had this idea, I made this PCG. But then again, do I even want to do that? I don't know. Maybe I should experiment with it. Epic World says, yeah, I saw the end, but I didn't play it because I was working on a sequel. Aha, fair enough. Well, yeah, I mean... Yeah, I don't know. And now, like, see, the thing is, I had a really clever, like, ending to this game that I thought out. But now I'm like, well, what do I do with that, you know? What do I do with that? Do I, like, I'm thinking, I'm thinking of, like, maybe making a follow-up video to, like, give an overview of, like, how the game ends. But that... I don't know. I don't know if I want to do... Like, part of that me doesn't like that because it's, like, a video is just like, hey, remember that game from a while ago? Yeah, here's the ending to it, you know? I don't know. But yeah. It works well for PCG shorts. So yeah, I think it's about 7:10. I think that I am going to maybe end the stream unless anyone has any like last minute questions or comments or suggestions or you know, stuff. I'm gonna try to do more streams. I'm gonna pardon me, like react to some of this stuff that, you know, Epic is coming out with. But yeah, just wanted to do a super short stream. Epic says wait. Okay, I'll wait. Mickey says, no, but love your games. Thanks so much, Mickey. Epic World says, I'm going to play your Zuvak paper game sometime this week or next week. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man, yeah, the Zuvak paper game. Good times. Let's see, that's like... It is just called Zuvak the paper game, I believe. Yeah. I felt like this was a failure because, like... This is me, it sort of felt like me trying to, like, I don't know. I felt like it was intruding in a space that doesn't really belong to me, and I couldn't really do it well. And, like, in the video, I sort of, like, gave dramatic descriptions of, like, what happens when you do stuff, because, like, you know, that's how I'm used to making overviews. But everyone was like, well, this is basically just a PCG then. And I'm like, well, but, like, how do I make the video engaging if it's just a paper game, though? But, like, what I should have done, you know, and I planned to, like, make a follow-up video where I'll do, like, a proper paper game, but, like, yeah, I don't know. It felt like, you know, I don't know. It felt like I wasn't giving people what they really wanted to see when they're looking for a paper game about Zuvak. So maybe like if someone who is a fan of, like, both the, you know, franchises, the paper computer games and the paper games franchises, could do something like this and do it better than I could, because, like, you know, I like this game for itself, you know, like, I like what happens in it, and I like, you know, the the idea of like Zuvak on his Robo Dolly as like a side scroller, like that seems like fun to me. But I don't know. It felt like it didn't achieve what it was going out for. Is Instructions PCG a paper game or a PCG? Oh, Instructions was a paper game as well. Instructions was a paper game as well, because I made that for like Detuned Worlds, Detuned Papers contest. So that one is a paper game as well. I don't know why I didn't count that. Why I was thinking this is like my first, and I was like marketing this is my first paper game. But I guess this is like Instructions, the paper game, is more of like it's a different style of paper game. Like this Zuvak the paper game is like trying to do like the IPGS style, and it even includes like direct characters from an IPGS game in this paper game, you know? So like this is sort of like a tribute to all paper games, as well as being like a PCG Universe story, because obviously Zuvak, and sort of like, you know, bringing the two worlds together. Whereas the first game was just like, let's just do a fun thing for a contest. So that's why I was thinking of this as like my first paper game. But yeah, I'll make a paper game for you, Zach. Awesome. Thanks, dude. Just give me an idea. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just make one. Like, you know, use a PCG character and make a paper game about it. And yeah, that's it. Just do it. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever you make will be cool. Are you gonna post a new video soon? Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Let's say that. Like I said, I'm working on PCG News, and there has been progress on a long promised video, so hopefully I'm going to do stuff on that as well. Okay, PCG paper games coming to the PCG shop soon. Woo! Awesome. Okay, so with all of that being said, I think it is a good time as any to end the stream. I might do a follow-up stream because, like, you know, lots more shorts to react to, and I plan to get through a bunch more of them, but it's taken a while. So yeah. Ooh, that one's so green and pretty. Next time. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. You folks are the best as always, and see you later.